Hello everybody, and today we are here with another board game review. Today we'll be reviewing Codenames.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I will be telling you why you should play Codenames. Uh, Most of the people I expect would already know that because this is one of the most famous games. But since you are watching this video, that means you are not aware of this game, and that's why I will be telling you that why you should play it. Now, this is one of the most famous party game as ranked in all hobby board games. And once I explain quickly the quick rules, you will understand that it is so easy to play, and that's why it's one of the most famous party games ever. Now, how
Too
you
easy.
yeah, how you play this is this game can be played from two to any number of players, as long as you can divide the teams into two groups. You can play this game. Now, I will never recommend this game, even though there are rules for two players. I will never recommend this game for less than four players because the main focus of this game is team versus team, and if you don't have those teams, then it's not going to work out well for you. So, once you have your teams decided, they can be even, they can be odd numbers, doesn't matter. But as long as you have two teams, you will have two spy leaders as well. The overall theme is that there are spies in the world, and each spy has a code name, and you are trying to give information to your spies. The spy master is giving the information to the other spy that what are the code names for our team. On the board, you will have a 5 by 5 matrix of different cards. The game
Sorry.
comes with many cards which are all double sided with different things written on them. So, for example, there is gas, tag, cook, yard, Tokyo, contract,
Full
agent, dance,
dinosaur,
spider.
torch, Alps,
Again,
pin,
all
war.
kinds of word, but all are single word, and you have to give someone a hint that what am I trying to tell
Bait.
you without using the word which is written on the card. So that is what you're trying to do, and how you will be knowing, or how the spy master knows that which are my spies and which are someone else spy is using this codex. Now, how this codex works is this also shows a 5 by 5 grid. Again, in each game, there are a plethora of these with different patterns, and in each game, you will decide one rotation of it and put it in a stand, and that is going to tell both the spy masters, this information will be known to them. So now both the spy masters know that all the red spots, so 5 by 5 grid matches this grid, which spots are my spies and which spots are blue spies, red spies, and blue spies. And that's what you know. The beige color ones are just bystanders, normal people who have nothing to do with spy business. So the objective of your team is that you are trying to give a single word hint which can relate to the word that is on the board. So for example, if I look at this pattern and see that, for example, let's say I'm the red player, so it tells me that three of these are, other than other red words, are my spies. So for example, against Tokyo, I can say the word Japan. So my teammate will hear it, he will look at these words and try to identify, okay, he's saying Japan. So Tokyo seems to be a matching word. So he will say Tokyo. And if he is correct, as a red spy, we will put one token on it that first red spy has been identified. And in this way, we'll keep identifying the red spies, the blue spies, and as
More
soon
blue.
as and as soon as someone has identified all the spies of their team, that team is the winner. So you might be thinking right now, well, that's easy. Every word you can find a counter word for it, and you can make him guess. Yes?
Yeah.
The real fun is when you have to join a clue with multiple words. And that's real fun. So instead of saying Japan won, I should be giving a hint. Again, it has to be a single word hint which can apply to multiple things. So let's say there was this which and Tokyo and Beijing. So, so Beijing and Tokyo, there are two things here. So if I say, for example, Asia 2, so then someone might think, okay, what is related to Asia? So Beijing is related, Tokyo is related, and he will put these two here and he will get those answered. But sometimes the Beijing word might be applicable to the blue player. So if I say just Asia or just Japan, then the problem is my teammate will be confused at whether it's Tokyo or Beijing. Which one is the correct one? Yes? So I have to make my hint better. Then you can try to combine, as I was saying, you can try to combine multiple words. So for example, if it was Tokyo and which and I want him to guess those, I can try to give a hint. I'm thinking anime 2. So someone is thinking now, okay, what is related to anime? So there is
Why are we talking about anime?
because anime, oh, we watched a movie about a witch in one of the animes, and there is Tokyo also. So is it these two
It
words?
took place in Tokyo.
And that can be it. So a little bit of meta game is going to come out as well. Your understanding with the other person, your inside stories are going to help. Oh, we watched that, we went there, this happened in the past, and you are using those experiences to come up with clever hints which can relate to
Potato.
multiple things. Okay, I can give a hint, Halo. So okay, for parachuting, for halo jumping, you use parachute. But there is no other word which seems. But secret agents normally jump from planes and things like that. So
Or
there is
try making
another.
up a word for agent and soldier.
So agent and soldier. So I will try to think of a word which is army too or FBI too. So FBI has agents, FBI has soldiers. So maybe that can work. But it's not limited to two. You can say any number in front of it. Try
1
to combine.
million!
Try to combine. So give a good hint like chocolate 3. So maybe the words available on the board are milk,
Toot.
tooth, sweet, drink, and I gave a hint chocolate 4, and he got to guess 4 words in one go. And that's the great feeling you get out of it. Ooh, my hint let someone guess 4 words in one go. So now you are faster, because if you go only one word by one word, you will end up with a draw.
What am I doing
But
now?
if you are going with multiple clues being combined together, then you have a high success rate that you are going to win before someone else.
Manga
But
2.
that's not it. Another twist is this one, the assassin. The assassin is trying to kill your spies, and if by mistake he is pointed out, then you instantly lose the game. So on these cards, there will be one X symbol which is going to show black X, which is going to show where the
White
assassin.
X. White.
So for example, in this case, it was, oh, this one, spider. So whatever hints I give, I have to always make sure that nobody guesses the spider word, and
Why is the dark word the assassin?
because he's trying to kill the spy master. And if someone identifies this, he will know that okay, the spy master is here, and he will assassinate the spy master, and you instantly lose the game. So never try to give a hint which can relate to spider. So be careful on those things. So there is witch, there is spider. So if I had said potion 2, someone will think, oh, witches make potion, but witches have spiders and bats, things like that to make potions. So they will pick spider and you will instantly lose. So never give a hint which can relate to this one. And sometimes it does become very difficult. You might have ants and spider both on the board. So how do I make someone guess ant but never the spider? Because if I give a hint like insect, they will instantly know. Yes. If I say Marvel, so someone will think Marvel movies. But there is an Ant-Man movie and a Spider-Man movie. So how do I
This is
make
why I'm not really like.
so how do I make someone guess ant but not the spider? And that's where the fun of this game is, that you are trying to see that how you can make someone guess your word and the other person before the other team wins. And that's why it works well in a team game. Now, the one thing that I don't like about this, that even though this is advertised as a party game, it's simple to play. Yes, it fits that category, but normally party games have loud laughters and stupidity happening. But in this one, you're mostly quietly thinking. The spy master is giving
I'm a
thinking
quiet
how
person.
to give a good hint.
Really.
So he's thinking, he cannot say any other thing, and after giving the hint, he cannot say anything. Then the other spies, when they are trying to discuss with each other
Oh,
that
shoot.
what words it could be, they are discussing with themselves, but otherwise the table is quiet. Second caveat that I have with this game, the spy master needs to be a good, intelligent person, because other people, I have seen these games fail many times when people are very simple minded and against one word they are giving you one hint, and that makes the game boring. You have to give multiple hints, try to combine them together. For example,
Let's see
right now I can think of
dance.
Dungeon 3. So dungeon, witches can be found in dungeon, spiders can be found in dungeon,
Hello.
a torch can be found in dungeon. So a spy master
Let me
has to
see.
think in the terms that how do I combine those words. And if you don't have a good spy master, he will not be combining. So in this way, the spy master needs to be a good one. Otherwise, the other people are not going to enjoy if we just go with simple hints.
We also forgot to say that there's a timer.
Well,
So-
yeah, when you're hinting again, just to keep the game pace up, there is a timer, sand timer in the game, which can be used to actually
This is
push people that
just
this is the time for you to think and give answer, otherwise it will be next player's turn. But anyway.
Just this. This is the one aspect which is just, I love it. I love flipping it over continuously.
So anyway, the game comes with a lot of content, words. You will never see same words, same combination of words ever twice. A lot of variety. I think these are more than necessary. But anyway, so that's Codenames. A good party game for bigger groups. Recommended, easy to play, and
Happy gaming!